Welcome back to another video, everybody. Today we're going to be doing chicken and gravy, okay? And we're going to be doing this in the oven. You can do it on the stove, but today we're going to be working on doing it in the oven. That way we could get it in the oven and we don't have to monitor it as much as we have to do on the stove. But before we get started, I want to remind everybody to go like and subscribe to the page and hit the notification bell. So every time some new videos come out, you'll be the first to see it. Okay, and I thank everybody who's subscribed already. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get started. So what we have right here is our chicken. Okay, I brought leg quarters because it was cheaper than buying them already cut. But I'm gonna still split them anyway. You'll see that in a second. Okay, we have one white onion, celery and green onion, a mixed blend of bell pepper. This is red, yellow, and orange. We'll be using minced garlic, paprika, a little cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, Tony Saturins. I'm using 2 dried bay leaves, chicken broth. That's gonna help the flavor in the gravy. Okay, all-purpose flour. I have some small pieces of garlic cloves, and I am using 2 chicken bouillons. Okay, if you don't know what it is, that's what it is. It's chicken flavored bouillon. Okay, and last but not least, we will have, it's a very small bag of carrots. We're just gonna throw this in just because, okay? All right, so let's get started. Okay, also, I found me a little can of mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is, you see this chicken? This is one of the leg quarters and have all this extra skin on it right here. I'm gonna take my kitchen shears and I will cut some of that off. I don't need all that. Okay, don't need it. Okay, make sure none of them have that extra skin, and that's pretty much it. Okay, but before you get started, make sure you go wash your chicken. I washed mine already before I put them up here. When I pulled them out the pack, I washed them. Okay, so we right here right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split the drumstick from the thigh on all of them. Okay, that's the first thing we want to do. Uh-oh, hit the bone. So now we got all these split. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put all my chicken pieces in a pot, a pan. You could do this on the stove too. Like I said, just when you do it in the oven, you don't have to sit there and monitor it as much. That's the difference, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, first I'm gonna pour a little chicken broth in. Okay, see that? You can just pour it on in there. Just give it a little flavor. I should do that. Then I'm just gonna drop my onions on it. That's 1 whole onion. If you want to do half, that'll work just the same. Okay. Bell pepper. I mean, not bell pepper, I'm sorry. Green onion and celery stick. Drop that. Now we have our bell pepper. And my oven is preheated. Put my can of mushrooms on it. Love mushrooms, can't go wrong. Okay. I will just slide my little bay leaf anywhere in there. Put it anywhere that you like. Okay. So this is what we have right now. We have everything, all our vegetables sitting on our chicken. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is on my minced garlic, I'm gonna take 2 heaps of minced garlic and set it in there. And I'm gonna just stir this in a little bit, get everything spread out, okay? Okay, this right here is just a cup of water. So we're gonna add some regular water, okay? Just like so. All right. Remember I told you we had actual garlic cloves. So this is my little pieces of garlic cloves I would drop in there. I have 2 chicken bouillons. I'm using 2, okay? That's it. You don't want to use more than this, okay? If you use more, then there's a possibility that it could become salty. All you gotta do is just open it and drop it directly in, and that will be that. It's very fast and simple. If you have a food processor, it's even quicker, okay? I had to cut everything by hand because I don't have one. All right, so now we're gonna start adding our seasoning. I'm just gonna sprinkle this, and all the flavor will go into the meat, so don't worry. You don't have to sear it or anything like that. It all get in there. Okay. Be good about right there. Okay, what we have here, onion powder, and we'll just sprinkle. Okay. Paprika. Don't need too much. Don't need too much paprika. Okay. What we have here? We have garlic powder. Take the top off. See? That way I can just sprinkle it. Just because it's not gonna hurt. Okay. I'm gonna use a little cayenne pepper. Okay. That's a little more than enough. All right. Also, what I have here, I have a bowl of flour. Okay. I'm gonna start mixing it together before I even put it in there. Okay. With a whisk, give it a stir. Nice and easy. This way, the gravy could be forming while it's cooking it, and then you could adjust your gravy later if you need to make it thicker once it's done. But I always let my gravy start forming in the beginning. Okay, so that's what we have. We turned it into like a paste. Okay, we can make it a little bit more pasty, and then we're going to spread it in. Okay. It's not gonna hurt anything. Once we get up to this point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix everything, get everything stirred in there, flip it all around, flip it over. Make sure your flour is actually inside the water, you know, not just floating on top, because that's what forms the gravy. Okay, so that's what we have. We have our bay leaf. And from this point, what we're gonna do is we are going to wrap this in aluminum foil, okay? And my oven is preheated already to 350, and I'm gonna let this cook for about 2 to 3 hours, okay? And once it gets done, I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. So this been in there for 2.5 hours. I just took it out and checked it, and this is what we have. You probably see more gravy than meat right now, but the meat is in there. Let's see. So this is our gravy. It's a good texture. Okay, let's find us a piece of meat. Okay, let's flip this over. That's our meat. Let's see. See how it pulls apart. Get a fork. Let's see. Look at that. That's ready. Well, everybody, I hope you like the video. Like and subscribe to the page. God bless you, and we'll have more videos